At no time was I attempting to change or influence the process, usurp authority, or...
Let me call the hearing to order.
U.S. forces, which was one of the conditions. At no time was I attempting to change or influence the process, usurp authority, or insert myself in the chain of command. But I am expected, I am required to give my advice and ensure that the President is fully informed on military matters. United States. On 14 April. Later that same day, on 8 January, Speaker of the House Pelosi called me to inquire about the President's ability to launch nuclear weapons. I sought to assure her that nuclear launch is governed by a very specific and deliberate process. She was concerned and made various personal references characterizing the President. I explained...
The President doesn't declare war, you stupid fucker. Congress declares war, and here you are being a fucking Chinese fucking traitor, warning China ahead of time. We'll call you if they're gonna send you a military strike. Fuck you, you fucking commie traitor.
To her that the President is the sole nuclear launch authority and he doesn't launch them alone, and that I am not qualified to determine the mental health of the President of the United States. There are processes, protocols, and procedures in place, and I repeatedly assured her that there is no chance of an illegal, unauthorized, or accidental launch. By presidential directive and Secretary of Defense directives, the chairman is part of the process to ensure the President is fully informed when determining the use of the world's deadliest weapons. By law, I am not in the chain of command, and I know that. However, by presidential directive and DoD instruction, I am in the chain of communication to fulfill my legal, statutory role as the President's primary military advisor on the same topic. He gave his assessments. These military-to-military communications at the highest level are critical to the security of the United States in order to deconflict military actions, manage crisis, and prevent war between great powers that are armed with the world's most deadliest weapons. The calls on 30 October and 8 January were coordinated before and after with Secretary Esper and Acting Secretary Miller's staffs and the interagency. The specific purpose of the October and January calls were generated by concerning intelligence, which caused us to believe the Chinese were worried about an attack on them by the United States. I am certain that President Trump did not intend to attack the Chinese, and it is my directed responsibility, and it was my directed responsibility by the Secretary to convey that intent to the Chinese. My task at that time was to de-escalate. My message again was consistent. Stay calm, steady, and de-escalate. We are not going to attack you. About the intelligence that drove these calls. I'm also happy to make available any email.
There are lots of moments that make home sweet home. Some you plan.
Well, there you go, old General Milley calling China leaders, their military leaders, let them know we're not going to attack. Look, you little fucking commie traitor, that's not your job. Since when does America fucking blow up other countries unprovoked? You fucking idiot. Why is General Milley still in the military and not charged up for treason? This is total bullshit. And Pelosi, you fucking stupid cunt, you need to fucking be hung too with this fucking traitor too. Pelosi, as a fucking Congress member, you know Trump can't declare war. It's Congress that declares war. And this douchebag general is supposed to be in charge of the military. Tries to sabotage Trump's ability for America to get protected if some other country with nukes sends nukes, and Milley has went in there to fuck Trump's orders to say, okay, fuckers, you send us nukes, have some of ours. Way to go, douchebags, for blowing up the world. But America's never used nukes to be offensive. It's all been defense. World War II, we used them on Japan to get rid of the fucking Japan War. But other than that, we've never used nukes. In my eyes, hell, with the Korea War, we should have used nukes when China was fucking sending troops to North Korea to fight us. If I would have been president way back then, those Chinese bastards would have been fucking Nukashima just as bad as the fucking Japanese people were. But unfortunately, I wasn't alive back there. But yeah, Mr. fucking douchebag General Milley. Like I said, you and your little douchebag commie Joe Biden wants to come after Republicans. Good luck. We're not going to fight you. We'll fight you in court. And when we finally get a hold of the House and the Senate, that's when your shit days are going to be. Shit days will be sending you in handcuffs, putting you into trials for your crimes in fucking government. And we'll get to see a squirm. And then we'll get to see American justice being served on you for the crimes you did commit while in office. Both Biden, Pelosi, Schumer, Shep, and this goofball general douchebag, fucking Fruit Loop, Milley. Y'all need to be hung for high treason. Total fucking scumbags. Sayonara, little commie fucking comrade douchebags. You sure are not Americans. Have a good day. We'll be seeing you. Looking forward for your trials. That's my thoughts on this scumbag and the fucking Joe Biden fucking douchebag criminal kid sniffing fuck. You're definitely not for America. Burn down fucking Democrat cities, promotes violence, and tells half America we're all terrorists because we're Republicans. Fuck you. Go eat shit and die. We're looking forward for your trials. Alright, have a good day. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.